Hello, everybody. Guess what time it is? No, it's not time to turn your video to a different face and a different video. Stay on mine. I'm about to rant again. I know you guys love it when I rant. So, I'm going to rant again. So, here's my rant for the day. So, I've been having a little bit of trouble with breathing for a long time now. Several years at least. Where I'll just be like doing something in the day, sitting down doing whatever. And all of a sudden I'll just start like almost having a panic attack, sort of like a little short of breath, hard to breathe in, hard to breathe out, whatever. It's been going on for a while. So told my doctor. She had me do a spirometry test where you take this tube and you breathe out and then you breathe in and blah blah blah. So the nurse gave me that. Everything was normal. Still having some problems with the breathing. Could be because of the virus that I had a couple years ago in October, because I haven't really been breathing well since I had that awful virus. At any rate, so they ordered me a pulmonary test, and I'm like, well, I really don't like those pulmonary tests. They're really hard when they make you breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, till you can't breathe out anymore. It feels awful. So I didn't want to do it. But then I thought about it. I'm like, well, I'm still having trouble breathing. I think I should get the pulmonary test done. So I call back the doctor. The nurse calls me back and says, okay, we're going to order you a pulmonary test. I'm going to let your doctor know. So I get a call from the hospital who's going to administer the test. And they're like, well, there's something more here. It's not just a pulmonary test. It's a methylcholine test. And I'm like, what's that? She's like, well, I really don't have that information. So immediately, while I'm still on the phone with her, I pull my phone out and I'm looking up methylcholine challenge. Methylcholine is a thing they use to have you inhale to basically narrow your airways on purpose. I'm like, okay, that is the dumbest blanking thing I have ever heard of in my life. You already know I have asthma. You already know I have exercise-induced asthma. Why do you need to narrow my airways? I already have trouble breathing. Makes no darn sense. I am tired of being these doctors' guinea pigs. I seriously am. I won't do it. I called back the nurse and I said, I just want to let you know something, because this is a new doctor. This is my new doctor. Not since the last time you talked to me. I've had her for a while. But new doctor as in, I had another doctor who diagnosed me with fatty liver disease. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, this doctor, who I really trust and I love her, I don't know what's going on with her as far as these dumb tests she's ordering me. So I called the nurse back. I said, I'm just going to be upfront with you. And this is almost exactly what I said to her. I said, I want to tell you right now, let me just put it out there for you. I'm going to be one of the most challenging patients you have ever had, especially when it comes to any type of an invasive test that you want to do on me that's going to cause my body to have to do something it was not designed to do. I will fight you tooth and nail every step of the way, because I will not do it. She said, oh, what exactly is going on? I said, this methylcholine test, do you know what it is? And I told her about it. She's like, oh, I wouldn't do it either. I don't blame you. So, yeah, I won't do it. So I told her, just tell them to cancel that garbage. If you want to do a regular pulmonary test on me where I have to breathe and stuff, okay, I'll be good and do that one. But I am not letting you purposely narrow my airways. And they give you like 9 different doses or more. What they do is they give you this inhalant to see if it makes it harder for you to breathe. If it's not hard enough for you to breathe, then they give you more of it until it's hard to breathe. No. Negatory, declined, not happening. Anyway, I'm sure I'll hear from people, oh, I had it done, it's not that bad. Bravo you. You're not doing it to me. So no, I'm not going to do that one. Anywho, so that was that. I declined that test, but I told them, you want to do the pulmonary test on me, that's fine, just the regular one. Not that sucker. You're not going to do that to me. Alright, anyhow, some of these tests that these doctors are doing are downright scary. Let me tell you, one of the side effects of that test is that they can't get your breathing back to normal. So, like, they're going to give you a little silly inhaler that's supposed to just all of a sudden move everything right back to the way it's doing. What if your body forgets in the midst of doing that when your airways are narrow and the body's like, I don't remember how to open those airways up again? It's happened. No. Look at, what's her name? Joanne something? She was a comedian. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she died from a colonoscopy. A normal routine procedure. It doesn't matter what procedure you have, you can die from it. Be a wise consumer. Do not let every doctor do whatever the heck they want. Do your research and decide if it's really worth the risk. I told the nurse, I said, if my airways are going to narrow and it's going to kill me, then let it take me out completely. Because I'm not going to do that while I'm alive and have to struggle to breathe while I'm living. All right, anyway. Just feisty Dee Dee here, giving her opinion on things. I'm sure my cousin and my mom probably had that test done because they have real bad asthma, like asthma that can kill you. Oh, on the flip side, a different note. The nurse is going to order some blood tests for me because I've been watching, the vegan and the whole food plant-based stuff and some of the tests you need to have to determine your C-reactive protein and triglycerides and some other stuff to make sure, you're not at risk for diabetes or health issues or whatever. So they are going to run those blood tests, I guess. So that's good. I didn't have the C-reactive protein done yet, I don't think. But she did say, your nurse, Mary, said to tell you that all of your liver enzymes were normal. All of them were normal. You don't have fatty liver disease. That's what she told me. I don't think I ever had fatty liver disease. Or if I did, my whole food plant-based eating and not eating animals has proven, and dairy and stuff like that, has proven to be beneficial on my health. So, I really don't trust doctors very much. If you find a good one, okay, trust them. But trust them as far as the research proves that it's safe to do whatever they're telling you to do. I mean, they're always telling us, well, consult a physician before you do this. And I've even told people that. But once you consult the physician, if they're telling you to get some kind of crazy test that has side effects that could kill you, you better darn well do your research and find out what you are taking chances on and decide if it's worth it to you. To me, it's not. Because there's other things they can do. In fact, they can test your lung function by putting you on a treadmill and running you like a lab rat. No offense to the rats. I'm against that too. But anyway, that's less invasive than putting a chemical up into your lungs that is narrowing your airways on purpose when you already can't breathe. All right, I've ranted enough. I'm going to go, guys. I think that's a new part of my channel. It's just coming on and ranting. But for some reason, people love when I rant. Silly, but whatever. Okay, have a great rest of your day and a happy weekend if I have not talked to you by tomorrow and stuff. Get off of me, fly. Talk to you soon. Shalom.